What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Work Knife Balance. I'm pretty excited. We got a package, and I think there's a Kunwu in here. This has come from the pass around group, so let's go ahead and head to the top down and see what we got. All right, so before we get too far into this, I want to go ahead and say thank you to anybody who's already liked and subscribed. If you haven't, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. You can also follow us on Instagram at WorkKnifeBalance939. That's the best way to communicate with us on anything. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut into this. Our unboxing knife today is going to be the Devo Knives Lush. I absolutely love this thing. I've been carrying this one this last week a little bit. So I'm going to pull this over here. I can kind of feel the two different boxes here. So we're going to safely cut between the two right there. And then pull down the side. There we go. I think there's two knives in here, and I don't know, but I'm like 99% sure one of them is a Kunwu. So we have a, I believe this is the Vosteed Psyop. I believe it's the Psyop, and this is coming from the Lefty Pass Around group. Shout out to Lefty EDC and Devo Knives as well through that. And then we also have, a Kunwu. And so this is going to be, we're going to go ahead and look at this one second. I'm really excited about the Psyop. I'm really excited about that Kunwu too, because y'all know I'm a huge Kunwu fan. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Psyop first. I really love the case that they put this in. This thing is pretty sweet. And then we're going to go ahead and get into this. This is, okay, so this is their back lock or top lock. Top lock, that's what they're calling it. This is their top lock, Vosteed's top lock, and this is going to be the Psyop, I believe. Doesn't say on here anywhere. I will verify that. There'll be a link below as well. But oh my gosh, for a compression lock, and I don't know if it's actually a compression lock. I need to actually look into this. So I've seen a lot about this knife, if this is the Psyop, and I'm pretty sure it is. Elmax steel. Ooh, that is shop. I caught the backside of my nail there. Elmax steel on this thing, and Vosteed is doing some amazing stuff right now. I thought this would be a hype knife. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I thought this was gonna be a hype knife, and I really like this. This feels way more like, I don't know, robust, rugged. Feels way more complete than I thought it was going to. That is a really nice, you have an actual detent. You have an actual feel. That feels so good. And this thing is fantastic. I think the closest comparison that I would have in my collection is going to be the Spyderco Smock. I'm trying to look and see. You can kind of see on the backside there where the compression is actually, the top lock is pushing that compression over. I think the closest thing I'm going to have in my collection is going to be a Spyderco Smock, so I'll probably have to compare those two. But hot diggity dog, this blade is fantastic. You got a really nice big belly drop point, nice swedge coming through here. You have a really good choke up spot on this. You can get in really nice, and then you've got a ton of room back here. You can have a really nice anchor spot here. You can actually kind of go midway if you want, or come all the way up into that choil. So you've got really kind of three true spots to hold that. Ergos on this thing are pretty epic. I believe this is the Vosteed Psyop. Yeah, Elmax steel on this. See if we can find that right there. Elmax steel on this. This is pretty sweet. This is really nice. I really like this. I don't know how much these are going for. I don't even know if these are still available or if they're available yet. I will look into this and post a lot of those in the actual video, but titanium frame or titanium scales. You have the Vosteed's new patented, I don't know if it's patented actually, but you have Vosteed's new top lock that they're calling it up top here. Really nice backspacer, some good jimping on the backside there as well, and some of the extra detail that they put into the scales are actually pretty sweet. So, and then a titanium milled clip on the other side that doesn't look like it's ambidextrous, so it's only going to be for right-handed carry. If you're a lefty, apologies, but this one isn't for you. I'm not sure if there's a lefty version. We'll check that out as well. So go ahead and set this one to the top. I really like that Psyop. That Vosteed's going to be pretty epic. And then we'll dive into the Kunwu. Y'all know how much I love Kunwu knives. This is going to be Kunwu's old dog. the Geezer, I believe. This is Kunwu's first stab at a... I'm curious if they... Yeah. Alright. So you get all the traditional Kunwu stuff. No extra clip, no extra hardware, springs, or anything like that, because this is a slip joint. This is Kunwu's first stab at a slip joint. And this thing has had some pretty sweet news about it. I've heard a lot of good words about it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I really like that. That is... I like that it's a little more than half. I like that it's a little more than half for this stop there. And that feels so good. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Kunwu, why do you do this to me? Oh, man. There are some of these still available on their website. There was a pre-order on this one when it came through. Right now, I believe the pre-order is for the fixed blade, not Padre, but the fixed blade, I don't know. You'll check it out when it's there, and if I think of it before it's gone, you'll hear me say it. But this is the Kunwu Geezer. You have a really nice swedge on the top of the blade here, a really nice fuller to kind of pull that out. A really cool kind of like big belly reverse Tonto on this. I like that a lot. This looks and feels fantastic, and I love the fact that they put a clip on it. You've got just one of Kunwu's signature clips in here. This is going to be, I believe, a like brass or copper inlaid carbon fiber. It's probably going to be a copper inlaid carbon fiber through there. And then it looks like they have the orange peel texture, Kunwu's orange peel texture around the titanium on it as well. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you've got a nice little lanyard spot at the end there if you wanted to. You can reverse this. So they actually did put a little filler tab on this side so you could reverse it to a left side carry if you wanted to. This is a slip joint that I think a lot of people could get behind. This is a slip joint I think a lot of people could get behind. I believe these come in around 180, if I remember correct. These come in around 180. They're an LMAX steel as well. Let's see. There's the Geezer, and then there's the LMAX right there. So this is an LMAX steel, and Kunwu does fantastic LMAX. It's kind of been one of their longest steels that they've done for a while. I think. I know they've done some M390 in the originals, and then they started with LMAX with a lot of the others after that. So a lot of like the original Tau and the original Tau, I believe, was M390, and then they think they did the X Taus in LMAX, and then they did a couple others after that in LMAX as they went through as well. So that's really fun just to play with, and it's super easy. The out pull, that first one, it's like a 3 or 4. It's not hard at all. It's not going to come loose by any means, which you wouldn't expect it to with it being a slip joint. But that out pull is super easy. And then that walk-in top going in is just fantastic. That's so fun to play with. That is so fun to play with. Both of these knives are really good. I know this one's like 200 or just under. I think this one... And I'm going to be way off here, so I want to say this one's like 260. I could be off on that, but I want to say this one's like 260 for Vosteed's Psyop here. And you could, I don't even know if these are going to be still available. So I will post links below. If they're Amazon links, they support our channel. I don't have much else to say. This is just the unboxing, initial first impressions and whatnot. I really like this Psyop. I'm excited to kind of get this a little bit more time to take a look at this and mess around with this. I like that you got a couple different deployment methods. You can front flip on it. You can do that kind of finger rollover flip on it right there. And then you've got the deployment hole to kind of go out with a reverse flick, or you can thumb flick out as well. And then you've got the Kunwu Padre over here. Probably every man's slip joint is what I would call this. This is something that would be very pleasing to a lot of people. And they come with different, so they've got the titanium with the copper inlay, and then they've also got like a blue, I don't know if I have mine, I don't have a Geezer, but I have a blue knife that has the exact same inlay. Not here right now, but they have a blue one, and then they have a green one that's going to be like the Chinese fat carbon, with blue, white, and black, and then green, white, and black, I believe, as well for the other color. And then I think there's just a plain tie one as well that you could get. But yeah, I'll go ahead and put links to these below. That is the Kunwu Geezer and the Vosteed Psyop down below right there. Two fantastic knives that are coming out right now. There will be videos for both these solo where we'll do all the normal stuff. But until next time, TTFN.